Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Samut Songkhram. We're about an hour and a half or so outside of Bangkok, between probably about halfway between Cha Am and Bangkok. Anyway, we're going to take a look at a floating market over here. We're going to take a look at Tha Kha Floating Market. This is a cool one. It's got a great feel. It's not touristy as much as like Dam Non Saduk or Ampelwah. And we should see some of the vendors on the canal and everything. So let's go take a look. And this is the area that it's in. It's out here amongst all these palm and coconut plantations. And you go down through all these little windy roads over the canals. And it's a pretty cool part of Thailand. But here is the entrance to it. So it has a little covered walkway, and then the canal is down over there. So the locals come over here. Now this is an early morning market. It's best to get over here about 8 o'clock or so in the morning, because this closes at noon. So a great idea would be, if you wanted to come over here and see this, come see this, and then head over to Dam Non Saduk if you're in this area. Dam Non Saduk is, I think, about 20 minutes or so away from here. And it's much, much bigger than this. But this is a cool little market here. Got their bike, they're selling it for 6,000 baht. Guy over there doing some painting. So they have the tables here set up so you can buy some snacks and food and then sit right here in the middle. And they'll come over here with their local products, the coconuts and the baskets and stuff like that, and they'll sell them. Like the plants, they'll have a lot of the fish and local produce. So you see she's selling the bananas and the vegetables, and then over here is like the fish and some more of the vegetables, tomatoes and carrots and chilies and stuff. And we got some leather goods, and then looks like some of the Samut. And this guy here, he's making some like coconut plant holders and stuff like that. So you can see he has like a little file, and he's making it into like a little bowl. And he's got the drill, and he polishes them up. And you can buy these small ones for like the flowers here for 40 baht. And then you can get these really small ones for 100. I've seen this guy before. He'll be set up over here, and then he'll go over to Ampelwah, and he'll set up over there in the afternoon. She's selling the Samut, which is the pomelo, and you can get one of those containers over there for 25 baht. That's a pretty good deal. In Bangkok anymore, those are like 40 baht. I can remember a time when they were 15 baht in Bangkok. So we have a boat going by. So this over here is the canal. She's grilling up some of the bananas. Yeah, we took a little paddle boat here last time. Looks like they have the big power boats that goes up and down the canal. They're getting ready for Chinese New Year. This year I think is going to be the year of the dragon. So to the right is the boat trips. And then we got the ladies here. We got the old hats on. Yeah, we'll go this way next. Let's go to the other way. We got some karaoke going on. We'll go down here and we'll look at the products, and then we'll try to take a boat. So when you come to a floating market, this is what you want. You want all the little boats and everything. Now most of the floating markets are built on land. The floating part is how they would get the products to the market. So it'd be like they'd bring them from the farms and stuff down the canals, and then they would have a market here on the land, and then everybody would just meet up at a certain point. All right, how cool is this? I got another little bridge over there. Could do without the karaoke music, but it's what they're doing. So she has her coconuts here and the jackfruit, and farang, as the Thais call it, the guava, and some of the young coconuts and vegetables. Swadikap. They got the garlic, and they're all selling out here in the boat. So you can get the food right here, and then you can sit right here on the canal bank, and it's a little restaurant. And then you see over here, they got some more vegetables, stuff like that. Lots of bananas, the pumpkins. So she's selling the little limes, so 60 baht for a little bag of the limes, which is like $2. And the Thais will come over here and they'll buy the fresh produce and stuff to take home to cook. Lots of bananas. You can see their little storefront back behind here. Yeah, this floating market's not overly huge, but I like it. It's kind of a quaint feel. You can see, buy some vegetables right there from the boat. So they load up on the farm, and a lot of them just live a couple kilometers away from here. And they'll paddle the boat over here and they'll sell their wares and then they'll go back home. And some more stuff here. Yeah, it's kind of a cool, it's just a couple 100 meters worth of floating market. But it's big enough, you can get a feel of what it's like and then take a boat tour. We'll see about that here in a bit. So we have the chilies and the garlic and all the normal stuff you see. And some honey. Oh, the honey's always nice. And then this right here, this is the palm sugar. So they make that, they actually boil it up. I've seen them make it before. It's kind of cool to see. So they're buying some of the bananas and some of the big gourds here from this guy. So you can buy it right here. And then we got some tourists going along. So the boat tour takes you around like out through the canals. You can see the palms and everything. And you got the guy paddling away. It's not too expensive either. We'll look into that here in a bit. And so this lady here, she just kind of paddles up. So you can come over here and you can buy this whole like big huge deal of bananas. It's quite heavy, so they just cut it right down from the tree, and then you can just buy the whole thing like that. Doesn't get much fresher than that. And she's got some cucumbers and some other vegetables. I love the hat. That's so cool. And so you buy your food, then you can sit right here at these tables and enjoy it. There's a little coffee shop across the way over there. And another lady over here. And you got some of the snacks, the little sausages, and some various things here. All the gourds and bananas. Okay, so let's go over there and let's look for the boat thing. Here, this lady's selling like the palm sugar and some of the little drinks. And then she was grilling up something, looks like she's sold out. The little sticky rice and a little meat on a stick. Now she's just eating some shaved ice. And they make up some of the little canoes right there. So he's paddling and she's cooking. Pretty good team. You see their little spread here. So they have the little star fruit. And then they're grilling up the bananas and the vegetables, stuff like that. And then she's selling the little foie tong, little egg dessert. And the Canome croat and the Canome bobbin right here, the little coconut pancakes. And these right here, they make it with like the coconut milk and they put like corn and stuff like that inside of it. It's a nice little snack. And then some more of the little coconut desserts. And then some of the sugarcane juice, I think. And little rice snacks here that they're making up. Can try? My chop. Cup on a cup. So you can see how they're making it. So they just have the little noodles and they put them right in the containers. So these are like 20 baht. They're not my favorite. They kind of are fishy flavor to me. And then you see they got some others with like the peanuts and stuff like that. They got a pretty good spread. So the people from Bangkok will come over and they'll buy this stuff and then they'll take it back home and give to the people that didn't come with them. All right, so she has some coconuts. You can see she cuts it right there. And then they have some little desserts. Oh, this is great. And she's cooking some things right over here. Oh, she's making that like a little Vietnamese pancake thing, or the Vietnamese omelet. And you see all the toppings and stuff right there that she puts in it. But they just cook it right here on their boat, and then she's making some of the little meat on a stick over here. So she's all done with it. Put it right on the banana leaf. And it looks like it's 35 baht for one of those. And then she'll make some more here. And then another lady, and then this guy's going right on by. That's all the toppings. You see, it has them all grilled up right here. And then a lady just tooling on by, making up some more of the little desserts right there, and they steam them right there with that. It's that coconut milk, and then you put the stuff inside of it. Yeah, this is really great. I got another lady going by over here on the boat. And you can see there's like a house over there, and then out into the palms. So you can see some more of the pomelos, which the Thais call Sam O. And it's kind of like a grapefruit. It has like a big seed in it, and it's a little sour. It's one of my favorite. I really enjoy it. But they have to cut that big husk off of it. And we got some more people over here with all their little boats. Yeah, this is so great. And it's not a huge floating market. I mean, we're almost all the way to the end. You can see down there is just a little bridge and the canal, just a little bit more stuff. But it's really cool. It's not overcrowded. And looks like the boat is 200 baht, I think, up to 4 people. But it's not crowded. Like if you go to Damnon Saduk or Ampawat, it is just shoulder to shoulder. And over here you can walk around and you can see all the locals. You can see made a little boat with the paddler guy out of the coconut and put it on a fishing rod. All right, here's the boats. So we'll see about one of those for 200 baht. Okay, so we're gonna take the little boat. So you can take up to 4 people for 200 baht. And we're gonna get on this boat right here. So he'll just paddle us down through the palms. Some guys that just got off the boat. Here's some firecrackers over at one of the temples. So here we go. So the highlight of this is we're gonna go by an old house where King Rama V stayed at. He came here in 1904, I believe. And what he did is he was going out through here and he was making sure that these farmers out here had freed their slaves, because slavery was still legal in Thailand, and King Rama V outlawed it. You can see her karaokeing up there. Yeah, the little boat tour is 200 baht. Cheap enough, $6 to come out here. Pretty cool to see everything though. You can see there, she's making those little snacks. We saw them earlier. But how cool is this whole area? Everybody's sitting over here. And then you can buy some of the t-shirts and hats and stuff. I've seen them make those before. Oh. Out of the little reeds or leaves, whatever it is. And they just weave them. And some more little snacks and stuff. And this lady here. I just absolutely love the old hats. And that's the end of the floating market. So now we're going to go up into all the palms and coconuts and stuff. Somebody's house over here looks pretty nice. And they're heading over to the market. Got the umbrella up to stay out of the hot sun. And you're just out here, it's pretty peaceful. The guy, just hear him rowing a little bit. Just going along like this. So it's about 30 minutes. We just do a little loop right here. This whole area is just crisscrossed with all of these little canals. We got a house up here. Yeah, so the roads, there's just all kinds of bridges, and then all the footpaths and everything. There's just bridges over all of them. It's kind of a cool area of Thailand. I like coming out here. You see how high the water is right now. You see their houses over here, so they're all built up on stilts. And they got their dog and laundry here. Yeah, they build them up on stilts to keep it when it floods, plus the insects just go right underneath their house. And what you see here is you see a lot of these coconuts and the palms that grow here. And the reason why is this soil has a lot of salt in it. It's so close to the sea. And the palms and the coconuts do really well in really salty soil. It's so quiet out here. How cool is this? You hear all the birds chirping. And every once in a while you'll see like a monitor lizard in the water. Usually you'll see a guy out here fishing. Haven't seen anybody fishing on these canals yet. They'll have that little spear gun, or they'll just be fishing. Little low bridge. Gotta watch your head. You can see how they plant these. So they plant them in rows, and then they dig down between it, and then they flood irrigate in between the rows of the palms and the coconuts. And then here's another little canal. They have a little tiny bird that you can see up in the trees sometimes. It's a tiny little thing. It looks kind of like a hummingbird, but it's not. And they're very loud. You can see here, they got some bananas planted in there also. And then you have some water lilies. You can see those birds of paradise plants. So this is the house that King Rama V came and stayed. Yeah, last time it was closed off, it still is. But they have it set up to where you can go up in there. But they're probably needing to remodel or something like that. And then I can see a monitor lizard way up there crossing the canal. You see his head. That one's not very old. And we're almost back around to the market. Yeah, it's pretty cool because it's pretty shaded along this canal. Keeps you out of the sun. It's so hot today. But it feels pretty nice underneath all these trees. They use these right here that lifts the boat up out of the water. You see them all along with all the houses. Got some chickens scratching around here in the mud. And this is back into the market, and we'll stop right over here. She's going down into the market more. Sell her wares. Yeah, so that was the guy that took us around. Like I said, it took about 30 minutes. It was a lot of fun to go down through there. Now we're just back down in the market again. So that's going to finish up our video over here at this Tha Kha market. This is pretty great. It's not as touristy as the others. It's small, kind of a quaint feel. I really like it. I prefer to come over here to this one than the bigger ones at like Amphoe and Dam Non Saduk. I've been to all of them many times, but I like this one here the best just because of the feel of it. And anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash like. If you've been here before or if you have any questions, ask me in a comment down below. Or if you're new here, subscribe, stick around, and you're notified when I post a new video. And until next time, from over here at Tha Kha Floating Market at Samut Songkhram, remember, life is a journey. So until next time, enjoy.